Yo. Redman been going crazy lately with the freestyles, promo run, just been going nuts. Redman and Method Man wasn't my era specifically, right? But growing up, I remember hearing Redman's music, Method Man's music, and of course them coming together to do How High soundtrack for that joint, and just different things that they did together. I've definitely grew up on that kind of hip hop as a kid, yo, but the same token, you know, I wasn't old enough to really soak it in and embrace it like I'm embracing music now. But it's dope to see Redman continue to have that energy, you know, be itself and not want to try to fit in with the times, man. It's a lot of artists that are subject to doing that. A lot of the OGs too, you know, you'll hear them on tempos and beats that it's like, you know, you wouldn't have really did that if it wasn't for this time. I like when people stay authentic. I like when people grow in what they do, regardless of what's going on. And Redman is one of those artists, you know, from his freestyles down to his songs, he's super authentic, man. And the homie is an OG in the game. So let's get straight into this one. This one called La La featuring Method Man.
Let's go! Yo, now everybody welcome me back like I'm Carter. It's 90s ugly, I'm in the mirror like Shubba. America's most blunted, Cheech and Chong say I'm dun-da-da. A bounty hunter for the sour I'ma hit your hood, I'm in pocket high, get around. I'm on my toes like a midget in a urinal. Whoever you connect, boy, better tell him I'm looking for that killer, I'm trying to catch a felon.
I'm looking for who's selling, Mary cooking my cerebellum. I pin and tell him my art is war, Machiavelli. By day 7, see what you smelling is me and Helen. You see that 7 on 7 C's, call me Magellan. Or call a
both these niggas still sound like they did when they released years ago, man. 20 years later, and they still got that same appeal, man. I'm rocking with that. Meth and Red both. I ain't gonna say Red, but I know Meth for sure, because Meth done a lot of stuff after doing How High, but both of them is legends in the game, and I don't feel like they have to rap at this point. They love to do it. They truly love to do it. It's nothing wrong with loving rap. Some people never gonna stop loving music, and that's cool. I can always appreciate when there's a passion for something that somebody wants to do versus just doing it. You can tell when somebody is literally just trying to get a bag. It's a bag play. Both Red and Meth do it for the passion and the love of music, and I can respect that.
Mac 11 to split your melon. If that don't get them a honeydew in a split second. America's most put us both in the smoke section with no sticks and no seeds and no exception.
I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll that. I'm like, this nigga got it.
Yo, if you know about Redman's videos, he always got females in the video, man. Always. Player shit.
Yo,
yeah, and then we smoke that.
Brick City, Staten Island.
Hey, blunt brothers, you got the herb, the blunt covered. You came to beef with a butter knife that don't cut it. Just cold busted, wild style when I cold crush it. The Gilla House got a Gilla monster, cold blood.
Yo, when he said, if you got the herb, the blunt covered, he was definitely referring to the scene in How High when they was sitting in the school parking lot and Redman was in the car and he was getting his weed together, but he turned this air on in the car and that shit blew the weed all over the car. He lost his weed. He had something to roll up in. He done blew his weed all over the car. You feel me? He look over, Meth in another car. Meth got bad, but you notice he ain't got nothing to roll in. They both look at each other. Boom. That's how they connect, man. So that's a dope line.
You already, I run with Reggie, I don't puff it. We like De Niro and Joe Pesci, but low budget. Bunch of buzz killers, buzz buzzers, they asking how he do it. Ain't no Nike to
hey, yo,
it, I
Meth,
just
I
does
got
it.
that granddaddy and I'm listening to Bob Marley. I tear the roof off the Porsche like it's house party. I got the new edition, that green homie, it's a killer. Ralph, Ricky, Mike, Bobby, Ronnie, and Johnny. Niggas say they got gas, but it's all gas. They talking like a podcast, nigga, all ass. I never share, and I don't pass the clip, cause that shit on his lip got some shit on his lip, nigga. Yeah,
Yo, they referencing How High like a motherfucker in this song. I like that. That shit on his lip got some shit on his lip. If you know the movie, you know. If you know, you know.
You know I roll like, I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll like, I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Big City Stack now. Hey yo, this weed I got, bruh, I swear on my mama I can see the future. The hood say I got kush with diamonds. I'm at court in marijuana pajamas. The judge said, you smoke bud? I'm like, yeah, your honor. I got the plug, so my homie got it on.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too, like, we in 2025, a lot of people still smoking, I'm still smoking, but at the same time, I live in Cleveland, Ohio, you feel me? And weed is legalized here and all that, but we don't really and haven't really always had access to the best tree. Just being where we at and just keeping it 100, man. And to this day, you know, you're gonna pay a nice amount, you feel me, for something that you really want. And I'm an OG smoker, you feel me? So I be looking for super gas, you know, sticky, all of that. A lot of the stuff that's floating around right now, everybody trying to make $1 off the low bags. And it's cool when it comes to the hustle, but people get used to it, and then the low bags get to circulating around and then get crossed as being high bags, and then you got people trying to sell the lows for highs, and you know, you just get to a point, man, where you don't want to spend with the dispos because you're going to get super taxed, and you don't want to be buying from people that's trying to really, you know, make extra for no apparent reason, you feel me? So it's like, yo, the game get messed up. It make you just want to drive to Detroit, drive to New York, drive to Cali just to get that fire. It's crazy.
Hello, cause I'm looking at your O's, nigga, like, what are those? I got a party in LA. If I run out of bud, I need more like Rudy Ray, nigga.
In my French, I'm so international. This is Doc and Meth, Jim Fumet, Sacre Bleu. The skunk on me, mon ami, pet le vieux. Call your nephew if that's how I give me yep with you. This is Vex only, more energized, no rest for me. No positive without negative, more or less, homie. The best bud in the West on me, no stress on me. Protect your neck, cause me and Brody got next,
I'm
homie.
like, yeah, you know I roll like, I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Now everybody say that. I'm like, yeah, you know I roll like, I'm like, this nigga got it, yo.
I'm like, yeah, and then we smoke that.
Big City Staten Island.
That was hot. That was hot. Did he drop an album? Let me see. I think he was working on an album. Muddy Waters 2. Yep. Muddy Waters 2. I'm about to tap into that album. I don't know if it's out yet. Y'all let me know in the chat or what other songs I should tap into by Redman on this channel. A lot of the stuff that I've seen has been on his Instagram, stuff like that. It hasn't really been videos, whole videos. So I really haven't watched a lot of full videos that he's released yet. So this one gonna be the first. So if it's anything that if it's something that y'all want me to react to, whether it's Redman, another artist, you feel me, in the caliber of hip hop that they in, I love to do it. I'm mainly a hip hop reaction channel. So the majority of stuff that I like to do personally is gonna be hip hop. I'm gonna react to all kind of stuff, but hip hop is the majority over here, man, because that's what we need to hear. That's what we need to circulate, you heard? And I'll be reading some of the comments, and some of y'all be like, yo, when you gonna post your personal life? When you gonna post things about you? And I got a vlog channel, man. I'm gonna put that in the description of this video. So if you're interested in my day-to-day things that I do in my regular life outside of doing reactions, make sure you go over to the reaction page and subscribe, like the videos, and show support.